Hello, I'd like to show you today an example of using virtual reality for teaching or training assembly of mechanical devices. We're in an arbitrary space. What I have here on this side of the table is a device I want to get to know. This is the 1-to-1 scale actually. It's very tiny mm, and it's got basic physics modeled, but it's hard to interact with. So for the purpose of this training, I prepared the same model in 4 times larger scale, and you'll see that here already. It's much nicer to look at the details and actually learn the geometry and shapes. I'll use this red button to combine the my parts to actually the result I want to achieve, and I'll press it again to stretch out those components, and they're now placed in the order which they should be assembled. I can pick up any of those elements and they turn physical, and I can also use them to knock other elements off and just place them on a table as I do normally during work. So nice thing is I can assemble things in order that I choose. I can drop things also, but this essentially allows me to get a feel for what I want to do with parts. Okay, so you'll see those green lines. They show you essentially how elements should be ordered. So this is a very good helping device which will essentially show you what to do. We've got pistons, O-rings, some kind of pipes here that have to fit. Some of them actually are a little bit of a challenge because of very simplified modeling I did on those shapes. Let's try to fit it. Okay, that went in. You'll notice also that as I bring elements closer together, they actually automatically fit. Normally it's quite hard to assemble things in VR manually, but with this system, when elements are close to their fitting position, essentially the extra logic, kind of metaphysical logic, kicks in and allows you to easily connect the elements. Alrighty, so we're close to the end, I think. This is the nozzle that fits on this side, and then here's a bunch of screws. Alright, so this is the element that this is the device, the air supply device that we wanted to get to know. You can inspect it, you can see the nozzle in here. These are where the screws end actually. And as you can see, it's quite rigid, full rigid. Last thing we can do, just to recap, we can actually disassemble elements so that you can play with them again on a different occasion. And that's the last thing. That's the engineering mess. What you're seeing is made with dedication and love by Physical Toys. It's a company, a small startup that is exploring possibilities of physical and realistic interaction in VR. Thank you for your attention, and please contact me for any questions.